Alright, so Heather's first time using the skill saw. Hopefully, we won't have to call her Nubby for the rest of her life. Alright, so basically you just gotta be careful of getting your fingers anywhere in there. This is your guard. You wanna have this level up against here. That's your cutting mark right there. And then you wanna just watch the back of your blade where it starts to cut and make sure it's on that line back there. Alright, so whenever you're ready, pull your guard back. Put your weight on your knee, and whenever you feel like you're ready, go ahead. Very nice. Looks good, huh?
Yeah.
I like the shelf. It turned out really nice.
It did.
So this is part one of our trailer journey transformation. Painting and shelf building. You want to show them the shelf? Heather did a little carpentry earlier, helped me build this shelf. So we're trying to utilize this extra 1.5 foot of room we have up here. So with a 12-foot trailer from tail or the tail of the ramp to basically right here is 12 foot. So technically with the V-nose, you get an extra 1.5 foot, and I wanted to utilize that and put some shelving in. So I have it to where our fairings are just about right here. Wheel chocks going right there, that's gonna be later on, but fairings sit about right here, so it's just enough room for us to put a shelf right here. I even thought about maybe adding a small shelf in the back. I don't know if I'm gonna do that just yet. But this is enough shelving to, you know, like put helmets or whatever. Microwave, that's a big one, gotta eat. And yeah, so got the shelving built. Heather did a good job on that, it's very solid. She did some screwing and some cutting. Did you cut?
A little bit.
You cut them.
Like over on the trim.
Yeah. So now she's helping me paint. So this is just first coat. It's a little transparent, but that's because it's really soaking up into the wood. So we're gonna keep going. It's like almost midnight. It's way past our bedtime. And what time is it?
It is past our bedtime.
Yeah, it's going on midnight. So I'm gonna roll out this first coat, be done with this. Wrap it up for the night, and then we're going to, first thing in the morning, hit it again, so we'll catch up with you then.
I didn't get any paint on your GoPro.
Thank you! Appreciate that.
Good.
Oh.
Now you're too far right. Oh jeez.
Alright.
Well, it's locked in there.
She's locked in.
Sticky. Sticky tires.
Alright.
What do you think?
I think it looks good.
Check our clearance.
This is a little update. We're not done painting. We are done 2 coats of sealer primer, and now before I paint the walls with the finish coat, I'm trying to figure out, because after that it's going to come the floor, so we're trying to figure out where these wheel chocks are going to sit. I think right here is perfect. And then yeah, so then we're going to be drilling some holes through the floor to the frame, and those holes will allow me to, once the flooring is down, I can push from the bottom up and see where those holes are for the wheel chocks and be able to mount those fairly easy without having to have the floor down and guess where the structure is. So yeah, update day 2. of working on the trailer. My dirty Led Zeppelin shirt. It's white.
I'm hoping this means that this shirt will end up in the trash.
She hates my Led
I
Zeppelin
hate this shirt. It just weirds me out.
because it's got a naked dude on it.
Lacking some anatomy.
What? Missing a little thing? It's alright, little guy. Yeah, so 2 coats of the sealer / primer. And she looks pretty good right now. I mean, you can still see through it, but it's raw wood, so you gotta figure, you know, it soaks it right up. So we've already looked into our, the shelf looks good. We've already looked into insulating the roof. That'll be coming eventually, not too far down the road.
Also adding a vent right there.
Yeah, we're adding an vent, probably on this one right here. I think that's pretty much it, right?
For now.
I like how this, I still have room to come through here too. So I'm trying to put the wheel chocks as far left as possible to the wall, but still have that bolt go to the frame, which is, this right here is perfect. Like, this is gonna be it. So obviously when we're at the track, these mirrors will be coming off. So you have a little bit more clearance through here also. But I can fit through there, no problem.
And if you're wondering why my mirrors are like this, we're in the process of deciding if I can get rid of them.
Yeah, she might be going to the old hot bodies right here. This mirror and these turn signals.
So, we'll see.
So, she's a real track day junkie now.
I have yet to ride my bike without mirrors, so we'll see.
Yeah, but
maybe one day I'll get back on it.
You've ridden mine though, and it feels weird at first, I know. First time I ever rode without, with bar in mirrors versus regular mirrors, it was a little weird, but you get used to it. On the track you don't need mirrors anyway, so, you know, just be done with it. We'll see. Well, she's gonna ride on the street a little bit with the mirrors pressed forward. We'll go from there.
Even as ridiculous
that's a whole
as
other
this
video.
looks.
It looks kind of silly, yeah, but it works for this too because the mirrors would stick out to here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to see.
Ah, damn it. I guess I'm getting rid of my mirrors.
Yep, time to get rid of the mirrors.
Oh, man.
Alright, so are you happy with this?
Not a lot of choice here.
Are you happy with this clearance-wise? That's good? Your left's a little close to the wall, but, I mean, you got like 3 inches. And they're gonna be tightened down to the center.
Yeah, that's good.
So, it's gonna be moving maybe that much at most, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, I think it looks good. So let's get to work. Finish this thing up. Are we on?
You are on.
Alright. Here we go. First part of the trailer modification down. So we caulked everything. The only thing we didn't caulk is the screws that are going into the studs, because I wanted to know where those are at when we go to mount other things down the road. Obviously on the floor too, because I had to see, I've already done this. I drilled out the holes through the frame for the 2 wheel chocks. So that'll be in a later video. But those holes are drilled and ready to go down. But I can't put the wheel chocks in here until we get the flooring done. That's gonna be probably part 2 is gonna be flooring and the wheel chocks. So yeah, so this is it. This is 4 coats. What a pain in the butt. But Heather just found this clock, because if you've ever been to a track day, you know you pretty much have to watch the clock the whole time. So this way we'll have a big digital clock, like we're old people, and we can stand out here and be able to be like, all right, hey, time to go. So Heather did a lot of caulking with me last night. She helped me cut a lot. A lot of painting last night. We were up to like 1 a.m. painting. That's like
way past our bedtime.
That's like 5 hours past our bedtime. So yeah, so that's also, we built the shelf. That was fun too. Heather got a little hands-on carpentry and got some painting into. So yeah, the shelf looks good. It's really solid. I basically just ran 2x4s this way, and I ran one across, kind of like 3/4 of the way out. And then there's also a little skinny one back there. I think it's like a 1x4. Yeah, you shouldn't show that because that's not painted yet.
Well, it shows the support. This is the work in progress.
Yeah, so this is the 2x4 framed across. These are mounted into the frame itself. Yeah, this underneath I wasn't too worried about because we're gonna paint it obviously, but just right now we're focusing on some other things. So I guess technically part 1 isn't completely done, but
getting close.
Very close, very close.
How many hours have you put in so far?
God, between like prepping, caulking, a lot of hours.
Estimate? I'd say easy 16.
I'd say like 12, maybe 13. Maybe 16 for me and like 8 for the girl that's helping me.
Well, I've got other stuff to do.
I'm just playing. So, oh yeah, I didn't even show you this yet. See right there. Oh, got the LED lights. This is not the way I'm going to install them. This is temporary. This is they have a dimmer and they get a little brighter too. But these are LED. We're trying to go wireless for the most part because we don't want to have to rely on a power source if we camp out of here, like in the mountains or something like that. So we want to have everything that can be run off of hopefully batteries and stuff like that. This is really cool, little remote. But these are going to be actually installed into the joist here. So eventually, right now they're just like on the little 3M sticky mounts that they give you. But once we insulate and put an actual ceiling on here, then those will be mounted with like self-tapping screws.
Can I see the remote?
Yeah.
So you can change from warm to cool, and sometimes the dimming takes a while.
Yeah, we haven't really quite figured out everything.
A dimmer. I'm also going to change the cooler now.
Yeah.
And then watch it get brighter. Of course, this would have a lot more impact.
So you're pointing at the one, which is kind of cool too. So you can point at one and change it, and point at the other one and change it differently. So see right now. So like you can also turn one off. Like you can point at one and hit off, and it'll go off, and the other one will stay on.
Well, I'm trying to tell the other one to go cool and okay.
Yeah. So also you can touch these and turn them on and off also.
Oh my.
So.
Okay, watch this. Ready? Cool. Cool. Okay, that's cool. So I can dim one and not the other. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I like that. So you can, like, if you're going to bed or something, you can just want to have one on, you know, right before you get to bed, just have one on, then turn it off. Not have to have both of them, not be too bright. I haven't shut the doors in here to see how bright it really is, but I think it's gonna be more than enough. Honestly, like, I don't really like bright rooms anyway, so kind of puts into the ambiance. So yeah, part one is done. This first segment of the trailer build. So we got a lot of stuff planned, obviously. Sorry about my fingers. Still an amateur. Yeah, I got a little more on me today. No, I got it in the shot. Yeah. Oh, you're good. I'm still learning. So yeah, it's fun. We're having a good time doing this. That's pretty exciting. So pretty stoked. Can't wait to try it out. We got a few weeks before we get to try it out for the first time at the track. So yeah, so I'll be pumping out some videos for this here in the next couple weeks. So stick around.